players were counter-picking Lee Sin with the Rek'Sai. And I think like it's a really nice Rek'Sai angle because now you have the Lee Sin Q you can cancel, you have the Naafiri ulti you can cancel, so you can kind of just sit on top of your
blades.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because like Deathfire Touch is like the better rune on Naafiri, I'd say, in sense of scaling.
Dredgeline and melee. 70 gets caught up. He flashes away, but it's matched with a Valkyrie on top of his head. The 2v2 going right for Na'Vi. There's a step up from Caliste. A couple more autos needed. He barriers. He lives. And now Parus the next in trouble. Walking away is Caliste into fog of war. The Gatling gun out, and Parus almost finding the kill, but Caliste running away from the minions while Busio tries to take the next, and he will. Into the ground, Na'Vi. They ain't safe and sound.
And the
only lane where Na'Vi can find reprieve, but Yike is a submarine with the back stopped. He's coming up top to shed some blood. This dog doesn't have too much mana. The knock-up going to be found out first. Canna builds some space. Maynter tries to get the Dark and Daggers down, but even a call of the pack that comes through won't save the life. Yike gets the kill, and this is starting out much like the other two games.
It certainly is. Rhilech's track of how he's been able to do that because of all the early action that's happened towards the bot side of the map. But now those top Raptor respawns of his are being contested.
Cheeky. Nice.
He's looking for Yike, though.
Wait,
Parus?
Oh,
Magical journey.
Whoa,
and there's
whoa, whoa.
Busio waiting for him. Dredgeline in, and the kill to kyeahoo.
That's not ideal.
That means kyeahoo doesn't take any damage really in response. Busio's coming in for the roam. Dredgeline going to find Poby as he has to return his back even further back in this lane. Over the wall lands a Lee Sin, maybe. Rhilech thinking about a Sonic Wave as the push comes through. All in. Incinerate. Tippers as well. Going between the Veil. Yahoo might be in trouble. Good counterplays. He flushes away the weirding. Builds space. He dodges the Cosmic Binding. Yahoo alive on Maynter. Looks for his first kill of the game. He's going to ulti. And after the flash, gets knocked up. Hot damn, Yike. The unburrow was clutch.
And that's the power of the Rek'Sai. Cancels the Naafiri ulti from Maynter.
The knock-up means that Maynter cannot go invulnerable.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Oh,
it is not okay.
Is not at all.
Naafiri needs to have kill threat.
Right? Okay.
And now, with Canna having a near full level lead, I mean, we might have a bot lane.
Yeah, how does this go? Fossil Bomb used. Sam D in a bit of trouble. Caliste lets the rocket out. Barrier saves Sam D's life. But even the bot lane in the 1v1, things could not go better. KC.
Going to be able to cancel him as well? No, he doesn't have the rocket up in time. It's just so difficult for Navi across the board. Maybe Rhilech.
Sonic Wave misses. Rhilech gets over the wall with a safeguard onto the ward. Remember, with the changes, he'll have that up shortly as well. Busio finds an angle too. Not going to get tagged this time around. He takes the tunnel system over the wall, but Busio's there waiting onto Poby. He goes by himself. Busio, you think, pulls the trigger a little bit too early. Safeguard, or rather, Sonic Wave going to be used, but Yahoo just goes between worlds, hits out Poby pretty big. It's dangerous, though. Yike went in isolated as well. I feel like Casey trying to play with their wallets as the interrupt from Busio comes through. Called back onto Maynter. But Busio, as he flashes over the wall, Sonic Wave not going to connect. There is one here for Navi.
I mean, that was a big commitment from Casey.
Wants to try to play aggressive here.
Good journey, because there's no Tempered Fate. Sam D now spotted out. Caliste gets a big one down. Waiting again, he's a little bit sus. Now finds out it runs 3 people. Valkyrie going to be used. Caliste trying to kite away. He does as he flashes Cosmic Binding. Still connects. A shutdown under Sam D for Navi. He's needed.
That was
across the board, aside from top lane. So Navi definitely have ways entering this mid game to make plays. Let's see if they can find a gank onto Canna.
And maybe it changes a little bit here. Tempered Fate going to be on Canna, but he flashes away. Change the corruption to bigger though. Hail of arrows on the Parus almost gets to kill Maynter. Call the pack to get him out of there, but Yike is on the way. He flashes. He finds prey and finds one. And speaking of a seeker, onto Parus is the one shot here with the Q from Yike, but he's going to use tunnel system. Gets kicked midway. Sonic Wave unburrow for the counter onto the Lee Sin. Yike still gets Boomerang Blade though by Sam D, and the chase up enables a kill for the Sivir top.
And it's Rhilech on these proactive champions that he's able to give some more life for Navi. A 1-for-1 in the end, but Navi are going to be happy to take that. The only thing that feels quite bad for them is the fact that Caliste is able to take these bot side plates. Canna even able to cancel something, but maybe that will be
Boomerang Blade find Canna, who's got the barrier in his sight, so Sam D wants to chase down Hail of Arrows. Under turret, Sammy with the barrier. He thinks he's okay, he might just be, but into Fog of War with the shield up, he gets a kill. But now how do you get out? Into Busio, he thinks maybe I can trade the kill. It'll be a Dredgeline, it'll be an auto attack, it'll be a turret shot. Yike is coming in, there's the auto, aftershock away so he doesn't steal the kill. And a Prey Seeker here will just steal the job. Sam D gets some plating, Yike will get the kill.
I mean, top lane gap is still very much there, but Na'Vi have a lot more fight in them here in Game 3.
They got dragons in this Game 3. Got a brutalizer.
Yes, that is not enough damage.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Like, the thing is, normally, when...
Trust me, bro.
Hang on. Sonic Wave. This is going to be taken. Good angle. The kickback as well. Depth charge.
Give it to Maynter.
In, but Busio's in the middle. You want to give it to the dog. He eviscerates. He autos. He shuts down Busio.
Okay, okay. Much needed
I
kill.
see that problem. I see the causality. That Maynter's also getting his own turret in the bottom side. So, props to the dog. He's going to move to about 500 gold disadvantage. Temper Fate going to be used on the mid lane. Parus used that for the Herald, and it will successfully work on out. The Herald charge doesn't succeed.
Yeah. Gold just traded equally across.
Comfort to push out bot lane. No one is going to be there to answer. The TP is available for Maynter, but we've got a bit of a brawl here in the river.
Yeah, Yike's going to start it off as well. That's the flash stretch line from Busio. And onto the enemy jungle, rather Parus, who gets through his magical journey, but he gets followed up. Yike, the queen, the wrath is out. He finds the first kill of the said fight.
Oh, and Poby and Canna swapped places there.
Easy it is for this Rek'Sai to create those flanks. Gets completely caught off guard. Oh, meanwhile, Caliste loses a ton of HP.
Oh, Sonic Wave, Caliste, he kicked, he's flashed on with a Tempest. Rhilech, nice little pick to punish Caliste from being cocky, staying mid.
Look at how strong he is. 2 fully completed items. We're going to get a replay of what happened in mid lane.
There's just Samdi fighting him.
He just straight up just takes all of his HP off. Caliste tries to go for a trade. He loses it. Q, kick, flash E. Well, E flash, technically.
Yeah, it was clean. Yike has the 5 kills. It's still pretty equal across the board. I mean, Rhilech has the full item. I think Yike is sitting on a lot of gold. Rhilech is on 2 items, so Yike is just on the 1.
He had half HP. On the hunt's going to be popped. Tempered Fate brings in 2. Sonic Wave was taken there by Rhilech. He's now got the depth charge on his head, but as he gets sent up sky high, the kick still comes out. Rhilech running out with the weirding. Gets the trade immediately. Tippers out as the ulti from Maynter gets interrupted again. The Rek'Sai combination into the dog is too much. Taking a magical journey is Yike. Who the hell? He went through. I thought it was Caliste at the time being. Yahoo runs through mid. Poby's going to flush away, but as he only just survives, Yahoo's still looking for the next victim. Tip is going to reset, mid turret now exposed.
The good news for KC is that that fight was 4v5. Canna has been isolated in the bottom lane, pushing the entire time, hitting onto that tower. And look, he's able to get 4 plates off the back of that.
And another piece of bad news for Navi was the fact that Yike was sitting on like 3,000 gold in that fight. So now he has the full Shojin completed and 2 cloth armors.
Parus, as he found out, he's going to be smited, knocked up with the unburrow Valkyrie forward, so the Gatling gun with Caliste and the big one can take him down. Parus caught out 1 and 5.
They might just start Nash here. It's a 4 versus 5 now, and they didn't use.
Risky.
Thing is, they didn't use any spells for this, and they can tank the Nash with how fed Yike is.
Oh, maybe found out though. Caliste goes over the wall with the Valkyries for the smites for the Crocs, but Maynter might pay the iron price. He used Call the Pack before, and now he's dead. If you're questioning the Baron, question it again.
All right, well, we were optimistic for Navi.
Try to transition into mid bot, but with how deep Yike has already pushed the bot side, I think they're just going to look for the tier 2.
Well, they're going to look for the dive. Sonic Wave is taken, kick mid-air. Yahoo gets on out between worlds. That was a weird Dragon's Rage, I think, into the between worlds. The dive still happens, though. Maynter unleashes the pack, takes 2 turret shots, or rather only 1. In the end, he's now going to get out, though, and that's the problem. He'll try to eviscerate over this bottom side wall. So that might open things up. The stretch line might continue the engage. Rhilech's going to safeguard out. Navi are through after a good play.
I guess Navi still feel that they're not strong enough for a fight.
I mean, they got 2,000 gold from this cross map. It was a 4,000 gold lead for KC, and now they now. I mean, it depends, right? It's too black and white when you put it like that.
Darkness for now. Navi face checking Poby. That ain't his jungle. He flashes away from the between worlds. Titters is out, but it's again an unleash from Yike in the ulti. He's only just out and gone. Running out. He's alive. Meanwhile, the rest of the fight's gone pear-shaped here for Navi. Well, Maynter has to get on over the wall. Sam D can't approach. And Yike Void rushed in and lives to tell the tale. There's a smite still. Unburrow is a look in here for Yike as he stays up with his passive, finds the Unburrow and unleashes hell onto Rhilech. The flash away from Yike as Yahoo gets in the way. The 2-fold Hex coming up next and it'll find the kill. Rhilech is down, 3 in the ground. And Navi in their own jungle have been found out.
Things are simply falling apart here for Navi as Caliste, he can't defend that mid-tier 1. Maynter will secure it. Now he's being hunted down. Oh, no. KC going to back off. They know that the Baron is being started. Navi will take a tower in exchange for the Baron as KC, they set the terms for when the fight starts. catching Na'Vi completely by surprise, contesting them on the red buff, secures them the kills they need to find that Baron. And, I mean, secure the already strong foothold they had here in Game 3.
And we've seen KC. Oh, Samdi might be in trouble. He has the flash.
Might be spell shielding the Q. He's waiting for that to come out, but then it comes through. He flashes anyway. Big one from Caliste won't land, but look, across the veil from kyeahoo. He protobelts to get in range. On the hunt used, and good spell shield timer. Just off the dredge line from Busio. While we look towards the top side.
Minions.
And to minions, Maynter is going to die. Canna went invulnerable. It's on his second item while Poby comes in to finish the kill off. It is a 1-for-1.
But this is kind of the best that they're going to get.
Yep.
I mean, maybe they're waiting for Poby's third item. Maybe they think that they need the Annie to
Maybe
have
5
kill
items
threats.
They're just
Yeah,
still
five-
waiting.
five or
Could,
6 items.
yeah, it could
Yeah.
just be the 5-item Sivir. Has really been the playmaker. Oh, Parus, you've been caught out so many times this game.
He is. Yike, easy unbarrow here before you get in the magical journey. No way. Yeah, who gets the electrocute and turn.
20 next Baron, 30 seconds. Yike is going to clear out this camp and continue to maintain dominance. I mean, he has
Rhilech
been the
can
more
get a
dominant
really good
jungle.
kick.
You said, right, good kick. It's onto 3. Maybe an opening, but where's the damage? Tempest Fate onto 4 just about. The Naafiri damage lines through the halls as well, but yeah, who sets up the between worlds? They need more on the side of Na'Vi. Canna still near at full range as he hits from over the wall. And KC, all 5 survive of what was a god-tier Lee Sin kick.
Samdi wasn't there. He wasn't there to do the damage that Navi so desperately needed. The 4.5 item Sivir. If he could have provided it, that could have been
no.
the
Fake check.
ace.
Fake
Parus,
check,
get out there.
Parus. This ain't the
No, no.
1 and 8. And Jack, I was wondering, I'm looking at that play because it looks so amazing. And there was no follow-up damage. You hit the nail on the head. No Sivir ricochets.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I could think of. I was like, why aren't they all melting? They should all just be disappearing. This engage is so perfect. And they just didn't have Samdi. And now after losing Parus, no jungler to contest. KC looking to close out this series 3-0.
Climb over what the short hill is for KC. For now, dragging up in 15 seconds. What time's going to fall? We're near 6,000 gold again. Top is going to fall from Maynter. So a bit more gold here in the Naafiri's pocket, but the threat with Baron is huge. Interrupting Yike is nice with the kick. Tibbers comes out as well, but Poby needs a little bit more damage. With Tibbers, no, Umbara will be interrupted. So good for Navi.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, Maynter is continuing to push in the top side. They could even look to contest for the Mountain Soul.
Off the back of a great kick from Rhilech. And Yike
Wow.
caught off guard.
Okay.
That part is pretty important.
That happens. Oh, control wall.
No,
sold.
Parus, not
Oh,
again.
that's you, sorry.
Okay, he's fine.
He's not going to face
He's
it.
learned. He's not fine.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
he's dead again. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you thought he went out and they pull him right back
Oh my
in.
goodness, he's 1-9. The Yasuo power spike. We're getting close to that point. Get kicked, teleport away.
True. 3 movement speed. Sonic Wave going to be dodged by
Okay, here we
Yike.
go.
Rhilech here has to be careful, but he safeguards away. Still knocked up with the Umbara Caliste. Has Valkyried in front of everyone. Tempest Fate's going to slow down the play, and eventually Rhilech does die. It makes a 1-for-1 for Busio as he survives and run on out. Canna tries to get Samdi, but he gets the fire. Caliste thought he was him, but man, I'm starting to think that Valkyrie was turbo in.
Wait, can they end? Can they end?
They can.
Top lane, Navi just has to go top. They got to push. They have a wave.
Samdi has lifesteal. He can lifesteal on the wave. Yahoo
Will annihilate these waves.
Oh my god, and Navi actually going to win this game.
20 seconds on Caliste and Busio. Canna 30 seconds away. Here we go. Yike and yyeahoo for the defense. Will the series go on? The first game ever, Navi against KC in the LEC. As one Nexus turret falls on down. Yike goes in for an Umbara. The spell shield there. Samdi survives and kites out. They're going to do it. Their first ever win against KC. As KC dropped the ball. But Navi know how to play catch. No. The Nexus exposed. Parus. Oh my God. A quadra for Caliste as his Nexus falls.
Tibbers ends the game.
Holy NPC MVP.
That's crazy. Tibbers actually last hits the Nexus, and Navi will bring us to a game 4. That is insane.
I've never been more hyped for what looked like a blowout series as we throw to AD. Let's confirm, did Tibbers just win?